So as you can see here, I've got the box which arrived with all the parts and had bubble wrap around it as well. So it was really well packaged. And if you go through here, you can see all of the 3D parts. Now, as mentioned in the instructions, some of them do need a little bit of tidying up. See, like round here, they just need tidying up a little bit. And for that, I've got a set of files. The other things they recommended also was a 6mm drill bit, and then I've got some fine sanding paper as well as some Gorilla epoxy glue, and I also have some grey spray paint as well, some primer. So as you can see, if I bring you over here, this is what just kind of getting a rough idea of the size of it, and this is the underside of the base, and then this piece here, these two go together on top. So first things first is I'm going to want to just quickly go through the instructions again, make sure I've got everything I need, and then I'm going to start filing down and cleaning up all the parts. Just wanted to also give a huge shout out to Graham at 3DP Rolling Stock, so that's 3dprollingstock.co.uk, who sorted me out a great deal on this shunters wagon. So a huge shout out to him. He sent this out to me at a really good discounted price, so I could put it together, review it and show you guys. So hopefully once I've got this assembled, I can then take it down to Brent's Railway and we can see what it's like running on the track. One last piece of kit that I thought I should mention as well in the instructions, if I get here, that I thought would be vital are the model making clamps. So I've gone and got my clamps. These are only like £2 each at an exhibition. So according to the instructions, the first part is the chassis and body and roof. So I've got the two sort of main pieces of the frame, and what I've just been doing here, it says using the 6mm drill piece, is just to tidy up the inside edges to allow these wooden dowels to go inside here, and then obviously with a bit of glue on the end of them I will then bolt this together, and then I can go around the inside of here just cleaning up all the bits that need tidying up really. So it seems pretty simple so far. Let's see how long that lasts, but I'm just going to tidy up this, tidy up these two and get these glued together. Make sure that's nice, as close as it can be. And so far, for those dowels by the way, I just used a bit of Gorilla Gel to get the dowels stuck in. That won't go anywhere now. So, next up I want to tidy up the surface a little bit, and then work on getting these two stuck together to sit on top.
Their way through 11 minutes of the extra time.
Halfway through, almost.
So you join me back here, it's another day. As you probably hear from my voice, I've just woken up as I've been on night shifts. But we've made a little bit more progress. Now, I made a bit of a mistake in the previous thing. When I said I was sticking these down, I forgot to mention that before you stick these down, you really need to make sure that this axle-like block fits into this smoothly. So as you can see here, this is going to require a little bit of filing down to get that to sit as smooth as perhaps this one does and this one does, and also this one here as well is nice and smooth now. When installing these, I just thought I'd point out I had to also install this block here, which holds the bottom half of the spring, which then goes up into inside of here. So that goes that way around. and the spring goes from that inside there. And all I've had to do for these bearings is just file the outside of the around the edge here, and then just lightly push these in. These sat in really nicely actually, so that was no issue. And as you can see, where I filed this one down, this is springing nice and smoothly. If I bring you onto this side here, once I fitted the block and the spring, which is just in there, I then added the final piece, which was the this brake mechanism here. I'm pretty sure it's just for looks, but as you can see now, when you push down on that, that then connects to the bottom of the chassis. So yeah, the wheels are all done. This was a super simple job as well. All you had to do was get the dowels, well, the metal rod, file the inside of the wheel slightly so they sat on snug, and then the width between the wheels just is the width of this tube. So as you can see here, these ones are touching either end of the tube. So that's to sort out the gauge of the wheels. So I just need to push these ones a little bit closer together, make sure they're even on both sides, and file this down and mount this into the final place here. So we'll get on with that, and hopefully in the next few minutes we'll have the second axle fitted as well. Right, so after a lot of filing, I've managed to get this axle guide into the frame here. And as you can see, sitting super smooth. I apologise if you can hear the rain, the weather's changing its mind every 5 minutes. So now we've done this, we've got to put the spring in next. So we're going to grab the block here, and this sits in between these two like so, and then that's going to sit inside there, that's going to sit on top of there. I'm going to get our epoxy mixture, and I'm going to try and do this as in one clean sweep as quickly as possible. So I'm going to squeeze a bit of that onto here, mix that up like so, and then put the lid back on there. Right, now this is going to sit right, that's a bit more fiddly than I wanted it to be. However, push that through. We now have the axle in. We also have this in, which means we can now get the lid from this side, turn her over like that. There's glue on those side pieces already, just to give these a tap with the hammer. I don't want to dunk in any of the glue. So I thought I'd just bring you to the floor here, just so I was just seeing how nicely it rolled, and it's super smooth. I've still got to put the other one of these over on this side. But as you can see, really, really nice sprung suspension, and because obviously I filed down them so they run nice and smooth through there, you get a really, really nice suspension. So all that's left to do now will be to do the toolbox on top, the handrails, the foot rails if you like, the buffers and the couplings. So I think next we'll do the couplings, and let's see how we get on with that. Now from what it looks like, these are going to sit, slide this along, these are going to sit on the outside like so. That's going to sit through there with a spring behind it like so. That spring will go on the inside, and then this will go through here and then bend them apart. So let's get these installed. I'm actually going to use the hook here to help me line up. do, place that in there like there. Like so. I know that hook's going to fit in there, so I'll just do the same on the other end and then we'll fit the springs in. Right, so fast forward a little while, and as you can see, I'm now up in Cambridge, and I've got the shunters wagon here. It's all unpainted, but the kit is virtually finished. All I've left to do is put the handrails on and just tidy up some of these thinner edges here, but as you can see, super smooth runner, extremely smooth in fact. It's got everything including sprung buffers, sprung coupling hook as well, and of course the sprung suspension, and I'll slide it again that way. Super smooth. All I've got to do now is stick these suspension bits to it as well. They still need to be done, and as I say, tidy up some of these bits. But see here, even with the buffers not fitted on the back of my wagon yet, these sprung buffers are reacting really well, and so far I've had no issues with derailments in regards to this, which are obviously, you never know when you're trying a new product like this, but yeah, it hasn't come off at all yet. Have a look at the wear on the wheels to see how well they've withstood the lap so far, and to be fair, there's really no wear on them. No wear on them at all yet. So far with this, not one derailment. Even though this particular model is incredibly light, considering this toolbox could probably be filled with some stuff as well. It's stayed on really well. I'm really surprised. And with the coupling hooks as well, they fit perfectly into the hooks on each end. Now, I'm definitely no expert builder, as I've made a couple of mistakes here. That this just needs tidying up, and a couple of other little bits that need to be done in the handrails as well. Still need to be finished, but I'm really pleased for such a good value. So this kit is £150, I believe. I will leave a link to the company in the description below. But I'm really shocked that something 3D printed has run this well on the railway. So that ends today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I've still got the hand railings and a couple of other details to add to the shunters wagon, but I'll leave that for a future update, as I have got a flatbed wagon, a bit like this, but a flatbed version. So hopefully in the next couple of videos I'll have them running together, and I can give you guys an update on what I've done with the shunters wagon. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Feel free to leave a comment after this if you're watching during the premiere. A thumbs up as well, and if you are new, we've just hit 1,400 subscribers at the time of recording this, so a huge thanks to everybody. And also we've hit 2,000 people on the Facebook group, which is unbelievable. So again, huge thanks to everybody for your continued support, and I will see you in the next one.